What's going on, everybody? Official Word back here today, and I'm going to do a little bit more of a fun video. I'm showing you kind of a fun army, the Trojan Warden, where you're getting your Warden to kind of cross through the entire map and drop a fireball in the core and recall them out. So kind of what this entire attack hinges on is you place your Warden, you place the Electro Dragon because now a dragon isn't enough to pull your Warden. You pull out that Electro Dragon, you place him on the other side of the map, and you have your Warden kind of follow him through the base like this. You try and line up a nice fireball such as this right here. You pull out your Warden, and yeah, you've got the core destroyed, Warden recalled, and yeah, that's kind of how that works. So there's a couple things you need to know. One of them is that if you recall your Electro Dragon and place him onto something like the gold mine or maybe even a mortar, it doesn't have enough hit points, and so if your Electro Dragon, as soon as it destroys it, your Warden will stop following it. And so we'll look at that right here where, yeah, we place the Warden, the Electro Dragon again, we recall it out, place it over here onto the gold mine. My Warden follows, and then stops, and that's because the gold mine got destroyed. So yeah, that's something you got to be careful of. And then also this. So this is the thing that kind of makes the army, you know, more for fun and kind of risky, is your Warden will follow, and once again, if a Tesla pops, that's another thing. So even if you can put him on a high health building, if a Tesla pops in his path, your Warden will stop. And that's really frustrating because it'll kind of destroy the entire attack. So you don't really know where the Tesla are going to be on a base, so that is a risk to run. But I mean, yeah, maybe you could check with some rocket balloons just to make sure. But yeah, let's get into this one, trying to follow up with Root Riders after nailing that fireball. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I'm taking the troop launcher in this one, and I don't have the rocket or the electro boots onto my RC, so I'm going to have to use her on the back end kind of to funnel or clear up. But yeah, we get down this Electro Dragon, kind of the key of the attack. Spawn him on the other side right there. Gonna haste my Warden right through the core. Let's see if we can hit that bottom builder hut. That'd be a lovely fireball to hit. I think we hit it right there. Try and get the clan castle. No, didn't quite reach it. Still a beautiful fireball nonetheless. I'm gonna wall break in right here my king. He's gonna go in with 2 witches. I'm really trying to set this funnel. Got the baby dragon working this side. Oh, out pops that. It's a little bit of a problem, but not too bad. Yeah, setting up a really nice funnel right here. Gonna get the Warden down, and I'm gonna try and save my Royal Champion for the back end since she doesn't have the Electro Boots, which I will put on after this attack because that's definitely better. You don't have any spells with this one, so that does make it, you know, a little bit of a tougher kind of follow-up. It's not, you know, great, and that's why I said this army is not phenomenal. It's mostly just for fun. But yeah, this game is fun, so use what's fun to you, and that's kind of what matters. So yeah, we're kind of just wrapping around this one. We're getting this core is going to be kind of tough to get through, to be honest, and we're going to go slowly through it because we got no spell support. I'll invis to try and keep them alive just for a bit right there. There's a headhunter even. But I'll try and relieve some of the damage with this Royal Champion. I should be putting it with the pack, and I will next attack when I yeah, get the Electro Boots so that she can really help out kind of through all this. But for now, she's going to go through there, wait for the Town Hall to drop, and place the lovely invis. And yeah, my Queen and Royal Champion together should be able to finish off the rest of this base. If not, it'll be so close. Yeah, that's just so close. I think we'll get it though, because the Queen with healers should be able to finish this off. She's even got the unicorn on her. Some boogers are working the backside. Yeah, so we'll triple this one. And a couple of things to change, like we'll put on the Electro Boots with my Royal Champion, and yeah, I'll put on the Electro Boots so she can go with the army, and I think that'll be good. There might be a better kind of follow-up you can do, but I like using Root Riders because I never really use them, and it kind of is like Fireball Root Riders, which I enjoy. So let's try this on another base. So right now I have a lot of bases like updating, so I won't be able to do too many, but what we like to do here is I want to kind of hit this multi that would get a nice kind of pathing right through that core. So what I'd like to do is I'm trying to look here if I can get my Warden or get my Electro Dragon onto that Wizard Tower. I think that'll have enough health, so I'm just going to go straight from the bottom because that'll be a nice easy you know, pull my Warden right across the whole base right here. Here we go. My Warden's going. He's going. Popping him right there, pulling him out. Beautiful. Well, I guess I'll use the second quake. I thought I got away without it. Yeah, how are we going to do this? I'm going to try and funnel the top side right there, actually, with the king. And then, yeah, kind of work around. After my king hopefully goes down, I'm going to try and work kind of this top side. Right in through here. Got the troop launcher already ready. I didn't switch my Royal Champion equipment because I'm an idiot. But yeah, king's working around. I'll wall break him in actually right into there. Another poison spell right here. This one's looking pretty good once again. Yeah, king ability's about to go off. There it goes. Probably going to send the Royal Champion already down that flank because I need to get that fire spitter that's shooting on the backside of my troops right here. We're going to go get the town hall. There's not a whole lot right there, to be honest. But yeah, we'll go get it. Royal Champion's actually doing some decent work onto the backside. Not going to lie. I got Yetis now going to the town hall, so they'll definitely go get it. Yeah, the queen's kind of working. I'm hoping she goes to the scatter shot after this army camp that she'll go to first, because that'd be a nice ability for me. I think she should. Okay, she's breaking the wall. Lovely. The queen wall breaker, as always. Yeah, pop in the nice invis right here. I think that'll cycle actually well because she just went visible. Yeah, she goes invisible. She'll take down the ricochet cannon, which is huge right there. Queen now takes the wall break, which, you know, was too long, but I don't mind it. It's better than never. I'll probably pop her ability kind of behind these Yetis. Yeah, right here because it gives you self-healing, the giant, so it'll heal her back up. Plus, I get the clones damage. I kind of want to try and keep this root rider alive. I don't think I will though, because it might get tanked by this wizard tower. Because I kind of wanted to try and open the backside here for my queen. Yeah, she goes down. This one's going to be quite close, but I don't think it'll ultimately go through. But yeah, not too bad. This one doesn't have quite as much fireball value as the last attack, so kind of fun. And yeah, let's see if we can get a better follow-up, because I'm not liking the root riders with no spells. So let's see if we can get something just a little bit better here. So I've crafted up a little bit of a better army. I'm going to go with some titans here with 2 root riders to try and help open the walls. Yeah, they just have a little bit more tanking, and that's kind of necessary. I'm going to bring an apprentice warden as well. So yeah, let's start off kind of the exact same as last time. It uses a lot of spells, so yeah, this is definitely not, like I said, you know, an ideal army, but it is fun. Here we go. Warden's moving. Keep going, don't die. He stays up, pops right here. Pull him out. Nice. So we get the fireball landed. Once again, I want to kind of try and bridge that space. I brought a couple rocket balloons to even try and set a funnel right here. I'm going to use that first. I'm going to go in with the ice golem because that'll help a little bit right there. And yeah, I'm going to see if I think I can take down the air defense. Yep, and pull the poison tower, which is beautiful value right there. I'm going to come in with everything right here. I was kind of hoping my king went opposite side, but looks like he's coming in with my troops. Yeah, so we're kind of going to be moving right here. Don't have too much of a funnel established, to be honest with you. But I'm hoping those E-Titans will turn back because of the clan castle. Doesn't really look like it, so that's not good. I mean, they got the healers, so that's pretty good. To kind of try and benefit their aura, I'm going to go in with the Royal Champion with the E-Titans right there to get like double aura. Spear Fox will stay alive right here, so that's not too bad. Nice wall break right there too to connect the E-Titans further in the base. My king's about to pop. Maybe I should be using Earthquake Boots because that kind of would have opened everything right there for me and kind of solidified that. But yeah, Royal Champion's moving behind the E-Titans right there. There's a nice queen ability, to be honest. And this one's already looking a lot better just because of the switch I already made to my army. Popping the rocket spear right here. Gonna go invis onto the queen to try and get herself healing. That was kind of a bit of a wasted invis though, I'm not gonna lie. Don't have any more headhunters, which isn't too great. I mean, we're fine, but it would have been nice because I would have sniped this king instead of taking all this time. I think we'll get through on this one actually because yeah, we got a lot of titans and my Royal Champion's gonna kind of keep moving and hopefully get that scatter. So all that's gonna be left is this Expo and multi-arch, and that is actually reachable. So I don't think we should have a problem tripling on this one. As long as the scatter goes down, that's kind of what this whole thing's hinging on. Not super fast attack, but yeah, I also didn't kind of utilize that as well as I could. Didn't even get as much fireball value. So it's definitely just fun. Yeah, no doubt, just a fun army. Look at those E-Titans, just all still alive. So yeah, you kind of crush through this base. Much better than the Root Riders. So yeah, let's try another one here. So this is the only other base I have available. Yeah, I'm looking at hitting this Multi-Inferno. So what I'm going to try and do is I see the storage, I guess, up top. That's kind of my only path. So I'll try and drag my Warden through this. I want to check the Clan Castle's range, so I should be good here. Sometimes I like playing the Ice Golem first, just to kind of make sure my Warden doesn't take too much damage. Yeah, we redeploy that right there. Yeah, I thought I might have hit the other building, actually. Warden, we do land that right there, actually. Beautiful, and pulled him out. That was a tough fireball to hit, but we hit it. We hit those. Yeah, so King's rolling around the outside here. Let's see if we can kind of funnel with maybe just one of these. An archer. This definitely isn't the best army because, yeah, it uses up so much space to do the actual attack, and yeah, it doesn't you know, clear the base as well as some other armies, but it's fun. So we're gonna get our troop launcher down early here, 2 Titans, and yeah, let's start rolling through this one. I'll get my electro boots ready right here. I'm hoping these Root Riders are fast enough. I'll set a wall breaker just in case anyway, because I might need it here. Looks like King opens the base. I put on the earthquake boots onto him because I thought it might be helpful. Not really sure yet, but I'll pop the rocket spear right here because my royal champion might be in charge of the town hall. Who knows? Yeah, I got a couple extra invisibilities. Maybe I can swap them out for some other stuff, and maybe that'll help me. I'll go invis on my warden here to make sure he stays up. Royal champion looks like she's going to get that town hall, no problem. I hope we got enough force to get kind of through and to this backside. Most of the base is cleared. There's no more Root Riders, which does hurt me because it doesn't help my queen get through this backside. She does walk into here though, and she'll get her giants. I'll pop her ability. Shoot, that was a terrible invis because it makes their king invisible and stops me from killing him. I just was really trying to get my royal champion to stay alive through that, so that was wasted. These E-Titans are also banging on a wall, which sucks because they're not tandeming well with the queen. So I think we'll fail this one, but I want to try it again and see if I can get a little bit smoother of some pathing. Okay, so a couple things I changed here. I pulled the overgrowth and dropped the haste, so that'll help. And yeah, let's see if we can do that right here. So I guess first the ice golem, then I'll drop my warden. Yeah, there's my dragon. Pull him out, put him on the far side. Here we go. We're walking. First invis is down. Next invis is down, and invis right there to get me right here. Boom, huge pull. Nice. We got every value we needed. Starting my king to try and wrap him around. Let's see right here. I'll give him an E-Titan to really help out, kind of right there. That means I'm gonna, you know, have one less for my army right here, but I think I'm all right with that. Okay, we're walking around. I'll wall break him into the cannon. That doesn't really get me much further, but it's all right. I'm really hoping this Titan turns left. Nice. Okay, I'm starting my troop launcher right here. I don't have too much, so I kind of need my royal champion to push everything in just by her ability sake, so I'm hoping she does. That does a decent job. There's a triple rocket balloon. I'm looking for a really nice yeah, there's a nice invis for my royal champion to keep her alive. Gonna send the rocket spear right there. Yeah, I'm hitting a nice overgrowth right here to try and let me get that expo, but not push too far in and die to that monolith. So I think we're looking good here. We're kind of pulled a lot of these. Like we got a Root Rider still alive, I think, in that mix. We got one E-Titan working the flank. My royal champion is still looking a little healthy right here. There's a nice invis though, also to kind of keep everything alive. I'm gonna poison right here because that should get the minion prince when he steps up. I think we're looking good here. I mean, as long as my queen can come through and help me get the monolith. Looks like my royal champion actually gets it. But yeah, my queen comes through. I'll pop her ability. I mean, I guess we're gonna get the fire spitter even. Wow. So yeah, queen ability just breaks me through this wall. We're actually gonna triple this one pretty easily. Yeah, we kind of do crush through this. By no means a great attack. I mean, this base doesn't even have that much fireball value, and we still, or you know, Trojan fireball value. There's great fireball value on this base if I'm hitting it with rocket balloons. But yeah, we're still gonna make this one work. So it's kind of fun. just kind of giving you a little bit of tips and tricks on how to use this. So a couple of things to remember: placing your E-Dragon onto high hit point buildings, storage is ideally, and then also on those weaker buildings. And then also, try to make sure your warden has a nice angle when he follows that dragon to get to where you want. And maybe don't take a haste, right? If you're not going too far, if you're playing this for war, it's just a fun army. But yeah, you see here we got a couple triples, and yeah, just I'll do some legends tomorrow as we're starting to climb a bit. Going to be facing some more normal bases and not Town Hall 15s, hopefully. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and peace.